Hey everyone, welcome to Epcot on a somewhat windy day. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about Moonlight Magic. So as you saw the other day, we came here to Epcot to do Moonlight Magic, which is the Disney Vacation Club perk, and I have a lot of thoughts and feelings, and I have some information that I'd like to share with you, so I thought that we could do that today. So we're gonna walk around the park. We're gonna talk a little bit about it. Hopefully you can hear me because it is pretty windy. And then I'd love to know your thoughts, so be sure to let me know in a comment down below, especially if you've ever done Moonlight Magic before. But first, I am stowing my cookie. I just collected my completer cookie from doing the, what is it called? Wonderful Walk of Colorful Cuisine here at Festival of the Arts. So I'm gonna try and fit it into my very small fanny pack, and then we'll be on our way. So one of the things I really want to focus my energy on today is talking about the things I wish I knew before visiting or attending a Moonlight Magic event. But, you know, in all honesty, it's really just one big thing. So I want to focus a little bit of energy talking about some of the other stuff that maybe you need to know if you're going to attend one of these events as well. And the first is the registration process. If you're thinking about doing a Moonlight Magic event, you need to know that it's for Disney Vacation Club members only, and it's only for the eligible Disney Vacation Club members. You can find more information about this on the Disney Vacation Club website, but it's only going to be those members that are eligible for membership extras. So people who have a certain number of points, and those points have to be purchased direct. But even if you are a member who is eligible for those membership extras, there are still some hoops you need to jump through. You can't just attend an event, you need to register, and you do that through the Moonlight Magic page on the Disney Vacation Club website. Now the registration process itself is pretty straightforward, it's pretty easy. The tricky part is figuring out when you can register. And that's because dates aren't posted too far in advance, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ahead of the actual event itself. So you have to keep checking back on the website and seeing if that registration window is open. And then once you figure out when that's going to be, all you have to do is go to the website and click a few links. Everything else from there is pretty straightforward, but that part can get tricky. Now, each event, each Moonlight Magic date will have 2 registration windows. The first is going to be for Disney Vacation Club members who are eligible for those membership extras staying at Disney Vacation Club resorts. That second registration date is going to be for all Disney Vacation Club members eligible for membership extras, whether or not they have a hotel reservation on the date of the event at a Disney Vacation Club resort. So again, pretty straightforward, but there's a tricky part, and that is if there is no availability left after that first registration window closes, a second window will not open up. So that's important to know if you don't have a hotel reservation and you're thinking about attending this event. So you registered for the event, now what? Well, there are perks that come with attending a Moonlight Magic event, but I don't want to talk about them. And the reason for that is because the perks can change depending on the event you're going to. So I don't want to say like you'll have free snacks or you'll have like free popcorn or whatever, mainly because I'm not entirely sure what the event you're thinking about going to will offer. So it's important to keep that in mind. It's not necessarily guaranteed, but there's usually free frozen treats. There's usually like special meet and greets from characters that you might not see normally, and there may even be like a special nighttime spectacular just for you. So make sure you keep an eye and ear out once you do get to the event and check the information packet that they give you so that you know what to expect. Okay, so you're registered for the event, you're ready to go. What do you need to know next? Okay, there are 2 things. First, if you're the Disney Vacation Club member who registered for the event, you need to be there when your group checks in. So you're going to need your Disney Vacation Club digital membership card downloaded onto your digital wallet. You're going to need a photo ID, and you're going to need to be there to get you and your party in. So you want to make sure that you've planned ahead and you all meet up, especially if you're traveling with a group that will all be arriving at the park separately. That's a really important one. But here's the thing, here's the little tidbit I really wish I knew before attending Moonlight Magic, and that is that just because the event starts at a certain time doesn't mean that you should aim to get there at that time. I'm going to use the February Epcot Moonlight Magic as an example. So the event was scheduled to start at 10 o'clock and run until 1 a.m. And so we planned to get there a little bit before 10, but we weren't going to get there early. And that was a bit of a mistake, mainly because festivities and freebies for the event started at 6:30. And now if you're wondering why this matters, for this particular event, it matters because some of the offerings were actually being tapered off starting at like 9, which is an hour before the event started. So we had the ability, for this particular event, we got like food coupons that we could use, and we had the ability to use them at like festival booths, but only until 9. Since we arrived at 9, we couldn't do that. And then there were other offerings from 9 to 10. If we would have arrived at 10 or after 10, we would have missed out on a whole second set of freebies. So it's something to keep in mind, and my piece of advice for anyone who's thinking about attending this event in the future is don't wait until the event actually starts. Maybe consider getting there a little bit early. And that about does it for information we think you need to know when it comes to attending a Disney Vacation Club Moonlight Magic event. Of course, there may be some things that we missed, and if you think there is, please go ahead and let us know by leaving a comment down below. We always appreciate hearing what you have to say, and of course, it helps everyone else who's looking to attend one of these events in the future. So leave your comments down below, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next one.